The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Debate has been raging since we did Free for 23, and we spoke to Tony from Coogee, who works at the Phoenix News Agency and Lottery
his
Centre.
news agency too. Yep,
Yes.
he's
Dishing
the
out winning
proprietor.
tickets everywhere, including an $800,000 winning ticket.
I know, 3 Division 1s.
Yes,
Yep.
including one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. And the main concern was zeroing in on the $800,000 winner, who decided the only thing that he was going to give Tony was a bottle of champagne. Now, granted, it was some Dom Perignon.
That's right. Which is the good stuff.
Dom
but still.
Perignon is
And the
like,
thing about this
not
is
that
that
expensive.
the guy wasn't going to buy the ticket, and
No.
Tony convinced him to buy the ticket because it was already printed. And so if Tony hadn't done that, he would have kept that ticket that had already been issued for himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, he convinced this guy
Take the
to
ticket.
take the ticket.
Come on,
it
mate.
won him $800,000, and the
And I
best
was
he
like-
could do was a $100 bottle of
I was
champagne.
like, that is so scungy.
Isn't it?
That is so scungy.
If it had just been a regular transaction,
Yeah.
then I think fair enough.
Yeah.
But Tony talked him
Yeah.
into buying it.
So I'm like, guys, as if you just give them a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, as if.
Amy, our producer,
Good morning.
what do you think about
No,
this?
it's fair.
I agree. I think it's fair. I probably may have had, like, maybe a hamper or chocolates, like just something on the side.
okay.
Just a
What
box of
chocolates?
Ferrero Rocher.
What level of chocolate?
Yeah, now you're talking.
Like one of the big boxes of Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
or
80s.
maybe a
They're so
hamper.
80s, those chocolates, don't
and
you feel?
flowers.
It's $800,000. It's $800,000.
I know, but that's not.
And you
like,
wouldn't have
that's not
bought that
much.
ticket.
It's under a mil.
But it's more than what you had.
I reckon I would have. I know he said he needs convincing. I don't need convincing, so I would have gone up. I don't know. No, you do need Amy. Okay, done.
Can I
And
tell
then-
you right
and then
now,
return.
for
Thanks.
me,
Thanks, Tony. Cheers. Here's your champagne.
$800,000,
Awesome.
even $500,000, right?
Yep.
Okay. If I am going into a lotto place and I get a winning ticket, $500,000, $800,000, I tell you right now, minimum it'd be like $1,000 Crown voucher.
Yeah.
So that'll be either for the winner, for the guy that owns it, or if there's only a couple of people there, if it's a team of people, that can take them out for a nice meal. Like, it's minimum $1,000 is what I'd give them.
Do you reckon that's because that's kind of like loose change for you? Or do you think... Because there is levels, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
levels.
hey, wait. Have you seen what he's driving?
No, because it's free money.
I know, but you
Yes.
slowly chip away, and then you're like, okay, and then there's money for mum, and then there's money for.
Oh,
this
you're like
person.
Sean. You've made deals everywhere, haven't you?
No, but I don't know. It's like
I'd like you to get
his
100 grand
job
on my
is to
800.
sell me a winning ticket, right?
That's his job.
That's what he's done. Good on him. Well
No,
done.
his job's to sell you a
Thanks.
ticket.
Yes.
Well,
There's no
a
guarantee
ticket.
it's going to be a winning ticket.
And if it is, here's your bottle of champagne.
And remember, what we're talking about with Tony is it's a very specific thing. The person wasn't going to get it, and
That's
Tony
right.
had to
They were
convince
dithering.
him.
Tony convinced him.
You
And
wouldn't go
otherwise,
Dom- you
Tony
wouldn't go
was
Dom
keeping that
Perignon.
ticket for himself.
No, Amy wouldn't go Dom Perignon.
No, you go Verve. I'd say.
Yeah. Is that more expensive?
No, it's less. It's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Sure knows.
I know, Amy.
Champagne drinker in the house.
We've been given so much Moet. Here, you've got a few bottles in the cupboard, don't you?
Those out.
Harry acts like he's one of the people. Wears free
Yeah.
T-shirts and hats that companies give him, but
He's
yet
got
grew
three
up
in
in
the
the
wardrobe.
Golden Triangle. So let's see how this pans out.
$800,000, you buy $1,000, that turns into $799. You keep giving money away and you've got none left. You go to a financial advisor, the number one thing they say is don't piss your money away.
Yeah. So, you just
So
give
what
it
would
away
you
free.
get?
A gesture. Yeah, max $100. Yeah. Come on.
What's wrong with you people?
Come on. It's a gesture.
Wouldn't even notice the
If you give
difference.
them $1,000 to say, what were you saying before, maybe a Crown voucher of some sort, they're sitting there in their Crown suite going, oh, I didn't win $800,000. I'm just stuck here in this Crown suite with no money still. That's how I think about it. That's how I
And the
think about
minibar's going to kill me.
Yeah,
The minibar's going to kill me
We'll
here for
remember
2 days.
this at the end of the year when it's bonus time. Harry doesn't need it because he'll just be reminded that he doesn't have more than
I
this.
don't
Oh my
need
God,
it.
you're right, Natalie.
I
That's
save
so
it.
great, Natalie.
I
Write
save
that
it.
down.
At the end, when we're giving out all our team bonuses, we're going to say, "Oh no, they're not going to be happy with
it'll only
500. They want to be
depress Harry
1,000, so we won't give it to him."
Yeah, because it's
He'll
not
think about what it
enough.
could have been, not what it is.
I've got to be thrifty.
Right, let's see where people sit on
Yeah.
this. Or they've been in this experience
We
where they
wanna
won
know.
stuff and they
Yeah.
got nothing
Yeah.
back.
Okay. So this is a thank you, right? So
Yes.
something something's been done for someone. There's been
Whatever
some
it
good
is.
news, whatever. What have you received or what have you given as a thank you gift? And do you think that it was...
Equitable.
Yes.
Yes.
Natalie?
It was in
Equitable.
proportion to the favour that was done for you.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
that you did for
Yeah.
them.
And if you would like to just weigh in on what
Yes.
you would give Tony, who
Yes.
sold you the $800,000 ticket, as a thank you.
We'll ask that as a side question
Let us
as
know.
well.
We're going to give somebody $300 to spend at Matilda Bay, but should we? Because it's not $600, and it'll just make them feel bad.
I just remind you that you can't go there again tomorrow.
You're right, actually. So we'll see if we give it away. Matilda Bay's restaurant, Crown the Bay. Do we really want to give them fresh local crayfish just $49 from now until the end of March?
Because when they have to go back to
Because
fish
if they get a
fingers,
taste,
they'll
it's
be
not-
Because then the
depressed.
next night they're not eating crayfish.
Yeah, I
and it's
hear
like,
what
well,
you're saying.
they shouldn't even know about it.
13 24 10. We want to know about those thank yous. Did they equal the gesture? Is it the
Yes.
right amount or was
Yeah.
it woefully inadequate?
Remember as well, just for getting on air with
Yeah.
us, I'm free for 23. But then should we?
Should we?
Because $1,000 each day, it's not $2,000.
Each week? Yeah.
Each week, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I don't know.
I know it's only each week, not each day. Great
Yeah.
point, Nathan.
Oh, God. Then what's even the point of giving it away?
Good morning to you, Tony.
Another Tony. Hello.
Hello, how you going there?
Good
Great,
man.
Good,
Tony.
Tony.
Okay, talk to us.
Okay, yeah, well, $800,000 a bottle of champagne, definitely not worth the thank you. You could give them much more than that.
Of course you could,
yes.
Tony.
What
would
would
a
you,
Tony-
what would you do,
yeah.
Tone?
Well, when I was working, got a job for a friend. Chinese was the meal, like I took him
course
and
it
his
is.
wife out.
Yes.
Yep. But they got $1,000 from work for recommended me for coming for work.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
going-
okay.
Like a spotter's fee.
So
Yeah.
wow, $1,000. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Gee, that's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
importantly, what did you buy at Chinese, Tony?
Yeah. You're lemon chicken guy?
No, we went for the big banquets, like they took him and his wife out.
Yeah.
And then when they got the $1,000,
Yeah.
they gave me and my wife a meal as well, the Chinese, the banquets as well.
So they literally won
Chinese banquets for
$1,000
everyone.
and went,
Yes.
okay, thank you so much, Tony, for us
Yes.
spotting you and getting you the job. We're going to give you
this
another
is a
meal as
great
well.
a
That
great
is
exchange.
very generous because that would have been what? What's a night out for 4 people for Chinese?
Yeah, for a banquet.
For a,
Oh,
for a
well.
banquet.
We went to the place up in Belmont. It was quite expensive. It was a couple of $100 for
Couple
the
of
banquet.
$100.
Yeah,
yeah.
see?
And of course, after that, you don't sleep because of the MSG.
Yeah.
It's quite a
Amy
big
wouldn't
night.
even spend a couple of $100 on a bottle of champagne
that's a
for
great point.
$800,000.
We need more Tonys in the world. Thanks, Tony.
Tony.
Let's go to Nat
Love
in
Chinese.
Mandurah. Hello.
Hi guys, how you going?
Good,
Great,
Nat.
Nat. Now, you've received a token of appreciation, have you? What happened?
Well, sort of. Back when I was about 17, I worked in a newsagent in a small country town.
Yeah.
And for the end of the day, we would hold a couple of Powerball tickets.
Yeah?
Just so if any latecomers came in,
Yeah.
we could sell it to them. Anyway, this day there was 2 tickets left over.
Yeah.
And so the boss and his wife took one ticket and the other girl and I took the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that ticket that he kept won $26,000.
Yes.
And he gave us nothing.
Oh, come on. You did 26 grand, they were.
And that was a flip of a coin. Which
yeah,
one?
Yep.
man.
Literally 50-50. We could have taken that one and we would have
Yeah.
split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
No problems. Back then I was 17. It would have been
Imagine.
good money to go travelling. But
Yes.
no, he was selfish and kept the whole lot.
So
Nat.
it's because he was the boss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was the boss. But yet, I wonder if the situation was reversed and you had one, if he would
Yes,
have
would
turned
have
around and
demanded
said,
you've got to split it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's no deal, you didn't do a deal, so I don't know. If,
No, I think it's
don't know if he
implied,
needs to
though,
give
when
you
it's a
50-50.
workplace, though.
But she's a. I think at least, as we heard before from Chinese, would have been the going reward for
And
that
every country
victory.
town has a Chinese restaurant, so it would have been.
You should have been. He
acceptable.
should have been flowing some money her way.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you just had a
Absolutely.
win, mate. I took the other ticket. Blah blah blah.
get the special fried rice. Go on.
Yeah,
you
knock
would,
yourself
you would.
out.
Get the egg
Yeah.
rice
Thanks,
too.
Nat.
Why
Karen's in Medora Bay. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
not? Hey.
Great,
Hi,
Karen. What happened?
I'm a big giver. I
Good
give
girl.
all the time. My husband says I give too much, but we went away on holiday for 2 weeks, and we had some people in to pug sit our children, our 2 little pugs.
Yes.
And so we
Pug
brought
sit.
back the girl a Tiffany necklace,
Oh.
and the guy, we got him these super new ear pods that he was looking for, and we fill the house with food and alcohol and tell them to help themselves, and just want to make sure that they're
Yes.
okay.
So literally, so how long do they look after your pugs for?
2 weeks.
And pugs aren't particularly high energy sort
You're
of.
not walking them 4 times a day.
You know what I mean? It's just like a ball of skin on the
No.
ground
Do
with
you
legs.
have to clean their skin? Is that where all the hard work comes from? Do you have to get in those
No, you
nooks and crannies?
just have to let them sit on your lap and give them cuddles.
That's it, and just
gotta
hope to
cuddle
God
them.
that they can breathe in and out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how much was the Tiffany necklace?
It was about 2,500.
2,500. What about the
Karen.
AirPods? The AirPods.
They were state-of-the-art new ones. I think they were about 1,200. I think the girl gave the pugs more cuddles. So
Yeah, sure, she
I
deserves
got her
more.
a better
So
gift.
you didn't pay them to stay. You just rewarded them at the end with.
Yeah, we just rewarded them,
Yeah.
but we also, they lived at our house rent-free for a year after that as well.
Oh,
so
what?
to help them pay for
Hang on,
our
wait,
house.
what?
mean, Karen?
They didn't leave.
No, well, they were building a house and they were struggling with rent. We said, you can stay at our house for a year
Karen.
while you save for your house.
Karen,
Yeah.
sweetheart, can I do you a favour? Anything,
Yes, that's
anything.
right.
Whatever you've got on the agenda, let me know.
right.
I'll do you a favour.
I could do with some Tiffany jewellery. I'm in too. I like dogs. No problem. You're amazing, Karen. Amazing.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
You are super generous, Karen.
Yes.
We've got $300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant. Matilda Bay Restaurant's Cray on the Bay, fresh local crayfish is $49 from now until the end of March. Karen, take that, please,
Thank you.
and use it.
Thank you so much.
No
And Nathan, I totally agree with you. You should give gifts. I would give him a better gift from the 800.
mate.
Yes, we know you
Duh.
would, Karen.
Hey, Karen, now that we've
Tony
given
would have
you
moved
this-
in with you by now.
I mean, Karen would have given a bouquet of pugs and probably the keys to her car.
See how this worked, though? We've given Karen something. You wait. She's going to send it. I can feel it. She's going to send us something great in return.
Thank you, Karen.
Worth $4,000. Also, Tony and Nat, and as well Karen, in with a chance to live free for 23.
Yeah, could get that call on Monday.
Tony owns the Phoenix News and Lottery, and Tony was just given a bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
A
that's
bottle
all.
of champagne, Dom Perignon. So what do we recommend at retail? What's that about?
Dom.
Depends on the year, but probably about I guess a rough mark, $100.
Yeah, $100,
Yeah.
$150 probably at the most. And Amy and Harry have been here, and they said no, that's bang on. $800,000, a bottle of champagne.
Amy was prepared to throw in a box of chocolates. That
Yes,
were left over
exactly.
from
a
Christmas.
gift box of Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, Harry?
Lucky guy for a champagne bottle.
Yeah. We thought that was completely scungy. And Tony has joined us again. Hello, Tony.
Hey, how you going?
Tony,
Fantastic, Tony.
you got more to add to this story?
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to say, a lot of people when they come in, they always promise you the world when they buy a ticket. Oh, mate, if you give me the winning ticket, I'll be back and I'll give you this, I'll give you that. I've been doing this for 30 years and it's never happened.
And you've dished out 3 Division 1 winners.
You need to get them to sign contracts.
Yeah,
I know, I think so. We need to get it in blood or something.
Yes, exactly.
I need that lady, the Tiffany lady, to come in.
I know.
know.
Doesn't she sound
I need to
generous?
Facebook friend her.
Yes.
Not wrong. Get onto her. Her name's Karen, by the
Karen,
way.
she's from Medora Bay.
Medora Bay. Okay, I'll look her
Yeah.
up.
Look her up.
She's
I
got,
just
she's
wanted
got
to say
pugs. You
also-
won't be able to miss her.
Yeah, what else, Tony?
I just want to say also, next Thursday, Powerball jackpotted to 40 mil.
Yes,
There's
come on.
40 mil up for grabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print a ticket out, a 50-game ticket, costs $60.50,
Yeah.
and I'm going to split it with you, Nathan, and Sean.
Okay,
about
fantastic.
me?
If it
What about
wins,
me?
the 4 of us will win. And then whatever we win, Amy and Harry can go suck it because they wouldn't give anyone anything.
I really like your style, Tony. I
Stick
like
in your
your
pie hole,
style.
Amy.
Well, guess
And
what,
then
Tony?
we're all jetting off to the Maldives with Sean and his wife.
Yeah.
Yes,
They can,
good. I need a
look
chop
after
out.
the fort there. They can.
Hey, Tony, can I just remind you, Sean wasn't actually that forthcoming with the...
Oh, well,
No,
maybe
that's
we'll
unfair.
cut him out.
I don't agree.
Tony, Tony.
He's the next docker, and they're not my favourite. So.
Hey, Tony, you're in our
Tony.
neck of the woods, by the way, Spearwood. You should be all over the Purple Army, my
I
friend.
get reminded all the time.
Yeah. Stay strong, Tony.
Especially last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tony, are you keeping Sean in the deal or not? Is Sean
I'll
out?
keep him in.
Oh,
Bloody
see,
oath.
that's
Like I said,
nice.
I'm a good guy.
You are a good guy.
You
are
are.
a
Natalie
good guy.
Locke.
No, I'm just
And,
stating facts
with
as
the
they
odd
happen,
change, we'll
Sean.
buy Ellie a gift basket.
Okay.
Oh, and Ellie will get a hamper. And it'd be a
Just
hamper
You
of
can have a
quince
hamper.
paste.
Bits and bobs, that's all she
A
wants.
hamper of nothing but quince paste.
Yeah.
Tony, Amy and I are going to buy a ticket, and you're not having any of it.
Yeah.
And we know what we're going to do as well.
That's all right.
Amy, you know what else we should do?
You have $60 to buy
We're
a
going to
ticket.
come
We're
and scan
fine.
it at Tony's news agency, so when it wins, he can see.
Hey,
nothing.
Hey, Western Suburbs boy, you don't even know where Phoenix is.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Phoenix, Harry? Actually, I'm always on your side, Harry. So.
Tony.
People live down this way.
That's
Can't
right.
wait
We love you,
after
Tony.
Powerball next week.
Yes,
when,
yeah.
There's
Thursday night.
40-0.
When Amy,
Yeah.
Amy and Harry are sucking it.
Yeah, that's
We're
great.
also the only two at work because we're out of
It'll
here.
be worth winning just to see them the look on their face.
That's right. If fate's
I
got
love
anything
it,
to do with it, Tony.
God, we'll collect the money and
know.
we'll all go to Big W together. Won't we? Next door.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I'm going to talk about a basketball game right now.
Oh,
Here we go.
I
you?
was going to say most people will be driving off the road, but no one's going to work today.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is what appears to be a college game, okay? Play was momentarily stopped with 16 minutes and 10 seconds remaining while a certain situation was being digested. It shocked the ESPN broadcast crew, which was left with a bevy of questions. You see, play was down one side, and right by the three-point line where there were players tussling for the ball,
Yes.
on walks somebody onto the court holding a bag of food. That's right, everybody. It was an Uber Eats delivery guy. Here's the commentators.
And we've got an official's timeout. Somebody came on the floor on the far side.
Oh, this has to be one of the all-time
I'm
greats.
actually not kidding.
No,
I
this
think,
is the
I
truth.
think that's what's happening.
This guy's in the corner. Looked like was he going to deliver the McDonald's to somebody on the court? Can we rule that out? Maybe I'll put my hand up. I'm getting a little hungry. You can bring it over here.
Who's he delivering it to?
The ref.
The
ref
official?
said later. Give it to me later, not now.
Philip Alston's done a lot. I didn't think he needed a Big Mac.
You guys have seen it. The guy's just is on
He's
the court.
looking around.
Literally, people are right next to him playing basketball, like literally right next to him,
Yes.
and he's just looking in the crowd, looking to see who's ordered some Maccas.
He stopped the game.
I know.
doing that.
Well, a month ago at the Mandurah Greyhound track, an
mate.
Uber Eats delivery
Love it.
car ended up driving on the track.
Yeah.
Because it got a little bit distracted on its way to deliver food to somebody who was, just watching the dogs.
How
How do you drive onto the track? I mean, it's pretty
Unbelievable.
obvious when you get to any sort of racing venue
Mandurah.
that you're not meant to be driving
I
on the
wouldn't have
track.
thought so, Nat. Yeah.
Where my place is, it's weird because when you put the address into Uber Eats, it basically tells you it's down the road.
Mine used to do that. I would send people around the corner.
And I will physically change it,
Yes.
how you can change it on the map,
Yes.
and it'll keep defaulting and going back down the road.
Yeah.
So I will always write in the special instructions exactly where my place
Yeah.
is and give them the
actual go to the
Yes.
address.
Yeah, go to the address, and I explain how it takes you down the road. So on, I don't really order it anymore because 3 times now they've dropped it down the road somewhere at another person's address, and then they'll go, your food has been delivered, and then I'll ring them because you can get their phone number. I'll ring them and I'll say, excuse me, you haven't delivered my food. You've rang the wrong address, and they always say, please hold on the phone, and all I hear is. As they're running for their lives, trying to get my food before it gets taken. And I feel so sorry for them. And then I had one guy, actually, there's one other Uber driver who my food arrived, and then he rang my phone, and I said, hello, and he goes, your food's been delivered. And I said, yeah, no worries, I'll meet you at the door. And he goes, no, can you come to the car? I've got a broken leg. So I went to the car and the guy's got a broken leg. And then I said, no worries, mate. And then I said, this must be hard doing this. And he goes, I've been abused so many times because people are saying, no, get out of the car and bring me my food.
On a broken leg.
You've got crutches. Get out of the car and bring me my food, people are saying to him.
It's very hard to carry food when you're on crutches. As somebody who's been on crutches a bit.
Oh, we want to talk about delivery food stories.
Have you ordered it when you've been somewhere a bit random, like at a
Yes.
basketball game? That baffles me.
Yeah,
that you think,
that's amazing.
I mean, sure, I could go to the canteen and get a pie, but no, I'm going to order Uber Eats and they'll just wander across the court.
Has there been something unusual or amazing about the delivery person? Any stories at all to do with food delivery? We're going to give somebody 2 tickets. What am I giving them? The other one.
That's a great thing. It's in here somewhere,
Let
Nath.
me give them the other one.
Oh, Nathan's just taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, that one. I'm going to give him $300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant.
He's gone mad.
Jesus.
I've gone mad.
Where'd you go?
I had to
No
get rid of this
Uber
one.
Eats needed there.
No, Matilda Bay Restaurants, Cray on the Bay, fresh local crayfish, just $49 from now until the end of March. We've had this cray. It's unbelievable.
It is beautiful.
Wouldn't mind a refresher.
I don't even like crayfish, and I liked it. There you go. That's
me
high
too.
praise. I know. We are talking just about Uber Eats deliveries. What have you got for us? Steve, hello.
How you going, guys?
Hey, good, Steve.
What have you got for us?
Yeah, well, before COVID hit, I had to sort of like help with my supplement of my wage, and I was delivering for Menulog, and I picked up one Mars bar from a petrol station and delivered it 600 metres down the road.
Oh, come on. Just a single Mars
I
bar.
made $15 for it.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
So they paid all that money just to get the single...
When you need a Mars bar, you need a Mars bar.
Steve, how stoned were they?
They weren't, though. That was the thing.
Who was it for? Who
Was it a
received
I don't know, just some guy.
Just some guy, one Mars
bar.
I remember Masto, he just lives around the corner. He used to live around the corner from McDonald's, and he'd get like a couple of McFlurries delivered.
I think it's probably time to talk to Harry Fitzgerald roundabout now.
Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Why would that be?
Harry, what did you order on Uber Eats that time?
Condoms. And a Gatorade.
And how far away was the servo you were getting it from?
Well, it turns out, a couple hundred metres. Would have been much quicker.
Resourceful, though.
Better than ordering condoms and 2 polywaffles. People go, what's happening there?
Did you only order the Gatorade so it didn't look like you were just ordering condoms?
Yeah, make it worth it.
Rehydration is important.
Well done, Harry.
Brianna, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, talk to us about your Uber Eats order. What happened?
Yeah, so I was at my kids' football game at about 10:30 in the morning, and the umpire was definitely on poor form. But was even worse when he ordered Domino's pizza at half-time. All the kids are eating oranges, and then this pizza guy rocked up.
But the umpire...
The umpire needed to eat the
So he was hung. He was severely hung.
I know, exactly. And my kid's like, Mum, why is he getting a pizza? And there was like an uproar from the kids, a riot.
I bet there was.
Like, why is he getting pizza and we have oranges? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Perhaps the traditional halftime pizza is something of the future.
How much was he struggling
Yes,
just trying to make it to
absolutely.
half-time? Just trying to make it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And also-
he was on poor form.
That means he ordered it at quarter time.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He did too. He's like,
I reckon he was probably 30 seconds away from throwing up in his whistle.
We've all been
Brianna.
there and we feel his pain. Thanks, Brianna.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi, how you going?
Are you in Geraldton right now, Izzy?
I'm on my way back to Geraldton.
Crayfish Coast, lovely.
Okay, what have you got for us?
Well, so I've just been down at in Perth the weekend to hang out with my friend, and the other night we were both asleep or getting to bed at like 12:30 or so, and then the dogs went crazy at the door.
Yeah.
And we were shocked because we were going to bed. We'd done our night. We were all ready to go, and then the dogs are making this real big growl. My friend then went to sneak out to go see what was happening because she just thought the dogs needed to go to the toilet. But then there was someone out there with these blaring white lights, and we're like, and she quickly closed the door and goes, "What the hell?" Because we were really scared. Yeah. And then she came and woke me up and was like, "Someone's at the door, Izzy, someone's at the door, like, we've got to do this." And we were freaking out because we didn't know what was going on. Yes. And then we turned all the lights off, we made sure the doors were locked, we were freaking out because it, like, you know, just, we were,
Just
just like two. Yep. And it was like to ourselves, and I was like my baby there as well. So we were like, oh my God. Oh. And then, so we called the police, like the neighbourhood watch, and just told them about it, crime watchers.
What
and they're like,
time
look, we'll do a patrol. This is 12:30 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like, yeah, all right, we'll get someone to do a patrol. And then, so after we then made double checks that all the doors were locked, like we had a knife in our hand, we were that scared.
Yeah.
And then we went to make sure the front door was locked, was the last one that we needed to do. Yeah. And after we did make sure the flywire was locked, we then looked, and in the patio there were 2 bags of Uber Eats.
Had you ordered it?
No, we hadn't. So it's come to the wrong person.
Did you accept
But we were freaking out that someone was breaking in, and it was 2 bags of McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, Macca's.
So we got
free McDonald's. But then as we're in hysterics, like looking through this order, and then we get a private number call from the police, and we're like, oh my God, now we're going to have to tell them that we've wasted their time.
Yes.
And so I'm in hysterics, and it sounded like I was crying, but I was laughing so hard. So I then had to tell them that, no, all is okay. There's just an Uber Eats delivery there, and if you wanted some food, you can come get some.
If you want to come around for some fries.
So what was in the McDonald's bags?
Yeah,
what did we get? What did we get?
So we got 4 vanilla Cokes, 4 small fries, a Big Mac, a chicken cheeseburger. All I wanted was some nuggets, though.
Well, I would have had that guy arrested then.
Yeah. Oh, Izzy.
God, I wonder how many times the cops that happens to. They get called out.
We were on that journey with you, Izzy. Thank you.
That is so funny.
So good.
Let's finish off with Jared from Bullsbrook. Hey, Jared.
Good morning, gang.
Hey, buddy.
Jared, what happened?
Look, we're going back many years ago when Uber was kind of like new. I worked for local government. It was stupid o'clock in the morning, and we got a call out for a tree that had come down in a storm and blocked like a fairly major road.
Yes.
So we've got, traffic control, police are in attendance. Like, it's a big thing. There's loaders lifting trees and that. And an Uber guy decides to ignore the signs because his GPS just says go that way.
Yes.
Come barreling around the corner and hit this tree head on and wrote his car off. Like it was a major accident.
Yes.
Then we've kind of dealt with that, and we're talking 15 minutes later, we get this dude rock up who he's the one who's ordered the food. He lives a few houses down.
Yes.
And starts abusing us because we haven't let his food through.
Did he pluck it out of the mangled car?
We then spent, there's a big tilt tray there to get the car. Everything's going on. And then we spent an hour and a half arguing with him over who was going to pay the food because his refund's not instant, and he wanted us to pay it out of our own pocket.
Because you're the guy chopping up the tree.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Do you remember what food it was? What did he get ordered? Do you remember?
I don't want to admit this, but I know it was a Whopper because it tasted really good.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.